Ohayo gozaimasu. That is Japanese for good morning. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy. And yes, I'm wearing a kimono. And this kimono was a gift to me a few years ago from Kumi Alderman, who runs the Knox Asian Festival, which is coming up on Sunday, August 25th at World's Fair Park downtown. And Kumi joins us today, along with Shoku and Shoku's two beautiful daughters. And we're also going to be visited by a Balinese dancer, one of the many performers at the Knox Asian Festival. Probably hundreds of performers this year,
Yes,
Kumi.
we have 2 stages, and from 11 to 8. So it's
11 to 8. So we'll start at 10:45 with the
Yes.
Parade of Nations. So I will announce the different countries as they come to the main stage at World's Fair Park in Knoxville. And then there's also, you get a passport and go visit the different countries. Like, for example, Shoku, you are all representing Japan today. If I go to the Japanese booth, what do I get?
You get a special stamp from the Japanese booth and a little present as well. And if you visit all the countries, you will get all the stamps and little souvenirs from each country.
So we're talking about obviously China and Asia and Japan, but also India.
Yes.
And many different. So how many countries are represented this year? How many cultural booths?
I think it's 13 countries.
But even more food booths. We're talking about authentic Asian food. We'll eat very well that day.
Yeah. This moving to the World Fair made us making the country in one place, including food, cultures, and then any kind of exhibition history.
Because the Asian Festival used to be in the streets of Knoxville from Market Square and down the narrow streets, but now it's going to be more like Epcot Center, more like Walt Disney World, and that makes sense because for the 3rd year in a row, you're bringing in the taiko drum group from Walt Disney World, actually, and it's called
Matsuriza.
Matsuri. So they are very animated and choreographed, and they drum and they dance, and it's beautiful, wonderful experience.
Yes, and if you visit our Japan tent, we have the calligraphy. You can just get your name in Japanese.
Really?
Yes, and also you can try
And then
on
you take that straight to the tattoo shop. No?
Yeah, we have a Thailand tattooist coming from Thailand.
A real
so
tattoo,
maybe,
though.
Yes.
And then henna tattoos from another
India.
country. Oh, my
Yes, so we got that. And also you can wear a kimono like this and take a picture.
Can you buy a kimono?
Trial. Yes.
Yes.
What
we
about
have
the kimono show?
And we have kimono show on the stage.
Like a fashion show?
Yes,
1
like a
o'clock.
fashion show.
Yes.
Oh, and the Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs will be there, Mayor Madeline O'Hara of Knoxville, other dignitaries, because we think about, why are we talking about Asia in Tennessee? But there are many businesses that have come to Tennessee, especially in the automotive business, the ones that make parts for Nissan cars, right?
Yes, it's we have East Tennessee. We have a Denso, Ishin, JTech, Xcity. They are our sponsor, of course.
Right.
But I was surprised that 60% of the foreign investment in Tennessee is from Japan, and we hire 52,000 people.
Wow. So
it's a lot.
52,000 jobs in Tennessee
Yes.
are by these Japanese-owned companies.
Yes.
So that's a great reason why they show up and have a party, which is what we're having on Sunday, August 25th, all day long, from really 10:45 in the morning until 8. The food stops at, 6 p.m., right? So you come for lunch.
Yes.
And we get all the things done. So we're going to spend the day with us and enjoy the performers. Now, part of my job is to learn how to pronounce all the names because I will be hosting the main stage, which I'm very excited about.
Thank you so
I don't know why
much.
you've trusted me with that, but
Oh, well, you're the best.
For sure.
so that is very fun. All right, so one of the other things now, I want to make sure I eat. What do I want to eat? I want to eat some ramen bones, which is your daughter's food truck. That's authentic Japanese.
She went back to Tokyo and learned how to make a Japanese ramen noodle from the master, and she's going to serve at the Asian Festival.
Last year, there was a man from Laos who traveled back to Laos to get Mama's recipe for something.
He's coming back.
Excellent.
Yes.
Philippines represented?
Yes, we have 3 Philippine food vendors.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
that's a lot. So that's pancit and lumpia and all my
Lumpia,
favorites.
Yes, all those.
Can you tell I like to eat? Well, part of it, when we talk about, I've mentioned this to you many times over the course of our 5-year friendship, is that the word companion, it's comes from Greek, which is not represented in the Asian Festival,
Okay.
but com is with, and pan is bread. So companion, our companion is someone we eat with, someone we break bread with.
Oh, I
So
see.
company,
know that.
we eat bread, we break bread. That's how we meet. That's how we
I
learn
see.
other cultures. We start with the food.
Yes,
You know, we've
especially
all-
in Asia, we have a hot pot that we eat together from one pot
Yes.
to make a friend. I think it makes sense what you're saying.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, the girls are getting restless, so I think it's time for us to meet Suma, who is a dancer representing the from Bali, which is part of Indonesia. Indonesia is made up of many different islands, many different cultures. So, which part of, you worked at the embassy in Jakarta for
In
many years.
Jakarta,
What
yes.
part of Indonesian culture is Suma representing?
Oh, she comes from the special island called Bali.
Bali.
That is very different from the other parts of Indonesia because Indonesia is an Islam country, but Bali is the Hindu island. So they have
interesting.
very
So
different
most of
culture.
Indonesia is Muslim except
Yes.
for Bali,
Yeah,
which is
except
Hindu.
for Bali,
Interesting.
yes.
So maybe there's some similarities to the Indian performers we'll see at the Asian Festival.
Yes.
All right, well, let's go see Suma. Hello, Suma. Good morning. And we'll now enjoy a little bit of traditional Indonesian dance. Oh, wow, that is wonderful.
Wow, that's
Wonderful. Thank you, Suma.
wonderful.
That's one more small example of the hundreds of performers you will see Sunday, August 25th at World's Fair Park in downtown Knoxville, a short drive from the mountains, plenty of free parking at the city garages downtown. Well, I'll be there all day. Kumi and Shoku will be there all day, as will Suma and many different cultures. Look up knoxasianfestival.com for the full rundown of performances and food booths and everything else that you can do. Also, the events start actually 2 nights before with the Asian Investment Seminar. That is on the Thursday night and then on Friday night rather, and then on Saturday, August 24th, a film festival.
Yes.
You can get all those details at knoxasianfestival.com. Looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Arigato.
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 See you
And,
there.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Hi, ohayou gozaimasu.
All right, I'm working on it. You're watching Morning in the Mountains. This is Mountain Fun Life.